Why is he not blocked? Why would she block him? She don't want to block him, man. When a man move on so quickly, uh, niggas usually don't move on quickly. They just cheat. And then when it's time for that relationship to end, the folks that they were already cheating with are there already. Um, or they'll hop on a dating app and look for a desperate woman. They'll find one though for sure. That's why it's so easy. Look. When all else fails, you could download Hinge, you could download Tinder, maybe even go on Facebook dating. You'll find a woman looking for a man in no time. It's very easy. They'll be in their dating bios talking about some. Don't only swipe right if you're ready to take me out on a date. Don't swipe right on me if you're not serious. only swipe right if you're looking for a long-term relationship. I'm not looking for a serial dater. I'm looking to be taken seriously. Trust me, I've seen it. Whew. Ah man. How do I tell y'all? Now as if that's supposed to stop some shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm not doing any no link ups, no one night stands, as if that's gonna stop the niggas from swiping right on you. Like, what the hell? You don't give a fuck? The hell, Destiny? Why would niggas care? Exactly, gang. GD, what's the word, my guy? One night stand, expect a relationship. It's a lot of, but the thing is, but a lot of y'all be, not a lot of y'all, but I'll say it's a few people that be talking that talk, the TikTok talk. I want a date. You have to take me out. All this extra shit and still be fucking the first. Anyways, let's get into the live. Let me get my disclaimer in, man. Queen, I got you up first, gang. Let me get my disclaimer. Disclaimer time, man. Let's not get too far into this, man. You know, we gotta keep it straight on here. Bellies, you can join up again. I got you. I'm about to start right now. If you know for a fact that you may be sensitive, right? Maybe you're thin skinned, maybe you just don't take well to constructive kiss. Please do not join my live. The goal of my live isn't to hurt anybody's feelings. At the end of the day, I've been doing this for a very long time. I have no interest in doing that or seeing anybody hurt. But I'm also not going to pander to you. If you are under the age of 21, please do not join my live. Let's keep this 21 plus. If you are under the age of 21, you'll be all right, man. This is the canon event. Trust me, there's 50-year-olds out here getting played. Man, you're just getting started. And this is where it gets more important. If you know for a fact that you may have the IQ of a peanut to where you can't see past your nose because because feelings are involved, please do not join my live. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter what I say to you. You're just looking for the validation of the person that I already doesn't want you. So maybe you can keep looking for that, but you won't find it. And I can't be the one to tell you that. You have to find out for yourself. If you can openly admit that another human being has control over your brain, to where you know for a fact you have all these resources, but you refuse to use them because you like them. So don't join my live. Don't just keep liking them aloud, okay? Maybe if you like them to the maximum or start loving them, if you will, they'll start liking you too. All right, man? So just keep it like that, man. Scared of comments? How you scared of comments but not a nigga that's gonna do it to you in real life? The comments don't know you in real life, yeah? What's the word?
I'm not gonna lie, I did have something to say, but I know the answer.
What? Come on, break it down, Jada, man. You the first one up. You gotta set the tone.
So, you remember what I asked you just now in the comments, right?
I don't remember. What did you ask me? My bad.
Should I stay with my toxic boyfriend or go back home to my toxic mother?
Oh, that was you. How old are you, Jada?
22.
Are you 22? How old is he?
21.
22, 21. And y'all moved in together when?
October.
Y'all moved in together in October. And how long were y'all together prior to that?
Like a year.
Y'all were in a committed relationship for a year.
We were long distance.
Oh, y'all were long distance. How long are we talking?
Like 8 hours.
So they were in another state?
Yeah.
and you moved over to their state
Yes.
to move in with them. Whose name is on the lease?
So that's the thing. We're currently living with his aunt, and then we were going to, in January, we were going to get an apartment. But I lived
So
with him.
this man convinced the 21-year-old convinced you to move in with him in his aunt's house.
I mean, he didn't convince me. It's a whole story behind it, but
Well, to some degree, there had to be some type of convincing for you to get your ass up and move 8 hours away to somebody else. To his aunt's crib. There had to be some level of convincing going on, right?
I guess so.
Okay, so you leave everything you got going on in your home state to go live with this man in his auntie's crib, and now you're finding out what about this person?
I just like being alone, honestly.
Okay, which is respectable. You weren't anticipating what comes with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And is he doing anything to like make you feel that way though? Like, is it like something that he's doing that's like making it worse? Is it like infidelity issues? Is what's the root of that though?
So basically, I was trying to walk with God when I first met him. I mean, like, lived with him, and he just wasn't on the same page, and it made me lose track in all of that. And
So when you said you were starting a walk with God, right? When you first moved in with him, did that walk in God with God, did that also entail celibacy to any degree?
Yes.
Okay. And is this somebody that you've done stuff with before prior to that walk with God?
Yes.
Okay, so was that the main issue, the celibacy part?
No.
What was the main issue?
I mean, just like his character, like he would take things without paying for them and like stuff like that, like around me, or like just doing like,
Oh, he's a thief.
yeah, like just
No.
little things.
Okay.
And it just made me like not like him more and more and more the longer I
Okay.
was with him.
Okay. Well, are you planning on going home, or are you gonna stay living with this guy and his aunt?
I think my answer is to just move back home.
What year were you born?
2003.
2003. Why they saying you
Huh?
Why they saying you 19?
I didn't say that.
They saying that, not me.
Because I look young and I sound young, but I'm not. I'm 20. I'm 22.
21. 22. Okay. So it's probably some old stuff. That's besides. All right, cool. If you're 22, you say you're 22, you're 22. All right, cool. Okay, so wait. You said you're not going back home. Like, what was the response? My bad. What was your response to that?
My response to that is me moving back home, but it's just like a whole lot of stuff that came into play. Like basically, before I moved in with him, I was having trouble like getting a job. I live in New York, Long Island.
Yeah.
I was having trouble like finding a job for like 2 years straight. I went to school to become a CMA and everything. Still couldn't get a job. And as soon as like even McDonald's, I couldn't even get a job.
Nah, be like that.
So as soon as I like lived with him like in Virginia, I got a job right away. And I was working and I felt better, and I wasn't depressed anymore. All that stuff. But, like, when it comes to like how his character is, moving in with him, it just got like I don't even want to be with him anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, that the solution obviously to that, right, is either you're gonna move out now. Or do you have the money to move on to live on your own? Are you stable enough?
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
No.
That's the problem.
Okay. So then the only real solution to that, because I'm sure he knows that you're not feeling him, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is something that he's aware of. I'm pretty sure y'all probably get into it at some point. Maybe that things y'all don't agree on, but at this point in time, wouldn't the only solution be for you to go back home to your peoples?
Yeah.
Why haven't you done so yet?
I just came to the conclusion that I am like recently, and I'm back home now. I was supposed to get a rental car, but that didn't work out. I don't even know how I can get back because his car is not good for him to drive me back, and I need to get a rental car. But it's just a whole bunch of stuff.
What about a one-way flight back home?
I need all my stuff.
How much stuff do you have down there?
A lot, but not too much. But
Greyhound, yeah, there's obviously a little. There's a lot of different things you can do, but nah, exactly. It is 25 bucks. I know how that goes too. There's no family. That's what I'm saying. When you get the problem is that a lot of people keep ignoring, right? Isolate themselves with no modes or means to get back to where they need to be.
You're right.
Yeah, I see what I'm saying. Like it's like isolation. Like now you're in a brand new state or city. You're getting into the person that you moved in with, and now they can stay there because they live there, obviously. But you don't know where to go. All right? The only real way to get back, just honestly, is especially if you have all those things, is a train or a bus. Exactly. Have you tried that?
I mean, there's no way to get all my stuff on a train or a bus.
Listen, Jada, I'm gonna just be honest with you. There is a chance that you may not have all your stuff when you get out of there. There is a small chance. Right now, the only thing that we're worried about at this point in time is getting out of the situation at this point, right? So you're packing everything that you can pack, the most important, valuable items you may have at this moment, and getting the hell on.
I hear you.
I'm just you may not be able to get every single thing that you brought there with you on the way back. Even if you were to hop in a car with you, you still might not be able to get everything. Because you probably bought new stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that you probably did when you got there. So you take all the essentials, everything that you think you really, really need, pack them in a suitcase, couple suitcases, and haul ass.
Okay.
That's the only way. If not, then you're going to have to pay the consequences for that. All right, Jada?
All right, thank you.
Unfortunately, T can't go call this nigga and cuss him out. Oh my gosh. All right, let's lock it in though, man. Let's get serious on here. She ain't leaving. Making too many excuses already. That's why. Kind of tell. Baby trap coming. That's the next step. Hey, when all else fails, the baby trap comes next. You know that. Gavin.
Can you pass me my Red Bull? Should I drink my Red Bull right now? No, you're not gonna be able to do this.
Yo, Gabby.
Oh shit. Hello?
What's good? What's the word?
Okay, so fuck. I hope he doesn't join the live. Okay, so I've been talking to this guy, right? And he lives in Texas, and I'm supposed to go see him, but like he hasn't really been calling me like that. So like,
how old are y'all?
We're both 20. We've been friends since May.
You've been friends since May?
Yeah.
What kind of friends?
Just chit chatting, but just recently we just started like talking for real.
Word. Have you ever seen him before in real life?
No, not yet.
Oh, you haven't seen him in real life?
No, I was supposed to meet him on Friday.
You
calling me like that.
How much you spent on that ticket though, be honest?
So it's like a multi-city, so it was like $600.
You spent $600 on a ticket to Texas?
No, I said it's a multi.
Wait, but multi-city. But what are you gonna do in the other cities?
Like first I go home, then I fly there.
Oh, okay. So you're at wherever you are right now. Then you got to go home. I'm assuming. What are you going home for? Gabby, to pick some stuff up
For leave for Christmas.
for Christmas. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, cool. And then you're flying to him in Texas.
Yeah.
And who paid? She paid for it. She paid the $600.
Yeah, I paid. Don't
Yeah,
cook me. Don't cook me in the comments. Don't cook me.
Gabby paid $600 to go see a nigga
Don't
in
cook
Texas.
me in the No, it was to go see my family too. Like it was
No,
600 and all.
Gabby, you paid for the flight one way or another. We have people out here that's getting flown out. You got people out here that's being courted.
Bro,
Then you
don't
have
cook
Gabby
me.
that's taking multi-city flights to go see a nigga that she's been talking to for the past since
Yeah.
May.
Yeah. So like, am I cooked? Like we haven't really been talking on the phone like that, but you like consistently text me.
Gabby,
What?
any girl that's willing to spend $600 to come see a nigga, in their mind, the nigga's mind, that girl is very much so also willing to fuck too.
I don't even know.
So Gabby,
Okay, maybe I am. Maybe I am.
slow
Maybe I
down,
am.
Gabby. So if you're looking, if that's gonna take you serious and court you or whatever the hell a lot of women ideally want now, that's not what you're going to Texas for, Gabby.
Wait, pause though. I just bought the ticket this month, so that's why it was so expensive.
Gabby, I'm not asking you or trying to figure out when you bought the ticket. I'm focusing on the fact that you did buy the ticket.
Yes, I bought the ticket. Okay, I bought the ticket.
Okay, so
But when I was supposed to go see him in August, he was going to go half.
He was going to go half with you in August, Gabby?
Here.
You said he was going to go half with you in
Wait, the
August?
AirPods. What'd you say?
Hold on. You said he was going to go half with you in August?
Yeah, but something came up, so I didn't go.
So yeah, I have been talking since like May.
Yeah.
So you've been in the talking phase May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Yeah.
8 months and close to Christmas.
Yes.
And you're talking about wait,
Don't fry me.
Are you trolling me or are you dead ass?
I'm so dead ass. Like I leave Friday.
All right, so what's the plan? All right, what's the plan when you go out there? What are you doing?
He hasn't really told me yet. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, so he just told you to pull up and you said okay, and you bought the ticket.
No, he told me he's gonna come pick me up from the airport. But he told me we were gonna have fun and stuff. I don't know. Fuck.
What question are you asking me, Gabby?
Like, I don't know. He didn't really call me last week, so it's just like I feel like if he was interested and he really liked me, like he's.
Your concern is the fact that he didn't call you.
That's
That's your main concern here.
No, not really.
So you got $600 to be thrown around to motherfuckers that don't even talk to you for real.
No.
You gotta like that, Gabby. Hey, Gabby.
No, I don't.
Just let me know
I don't
right
have
now.
it like
If you
that.
gotta like that, I'll shut up.
I don't have it like that.
So you spent a good chunk of the money that you have. Not a good chunk, but let's say you're working very hard for your money, I could assume.
Yeah.
To go see a nigga that barely even talks to you.
Oof. No, we do talk. We talk every day. But it's just he didn't really call me.
You said he didn't talk to you last week.
No, like we texted, but he didn't really call me. Yes, I have friends. They're asking me if I have. Yes, I have friends, girl.
Gabby, here's my problem. Are you gonna hear? You want to hear my problem?
What's your problem?
There's a lot of people, Gabby, and especially ones that I've come across within the past 4 or 5 years of my career.
No, I never sent him
Hold
money.
on, Gabby, hold on. That they willingly put themselves in these compromising positions, right? Are you hearing me? Like,
I'm hearing.
but all the resources that you may have to tell you that to not do that, right, Gabby? Most resources will tell you, as a young 23-year-old woman, you shouldn't spend $600 to go see anybody that you've been talking to for 8 months. We know that.
Yeah.
But y'all willingly put yourselves in these compromising positions, and then when you end up in a situation that could potentially harm you or that does harm you, you act confused. You said when you do put yourself in that compromising position, Gabby, and you end up, now you're in a situation you don't know what to do. You act confused. How did this happen?
So you think he's gonna ghost me after?
Ghost you after what? After you still go, Gabby, after we just
Yeah,
had a
yeah, yeah. Like when
conversation
I
about them
leave,
not.
like when I leave, like when I leave.
Y'all like
Why are
getting
you
used.
laughing?
You see how like y'all like getting used though? I don't want y'all saying nothing in here, bro. A lot of y'all like getting used. Come on. And it's not just her. She knows that this is not that this is not what's gonna happen. There's no way she doesn't see the fine. I mean, it's right there in front of her. Like it's literally right
I'm not
there.
playing.
She
Oh
can
my
see it.
god.
And she's still willingly spent that, and she's still gonna go.
Damn. They're frying me right now.
Hey, Gabby.
Yes.
I don't think there's much I could do to help you. Only because you and I both know that you should not be doing this at all. It's understood. And like you said, the person hasn't really been talking to you, so it only makes sense not to go. Yet you're still considering what's gonna happen after. So the fact that this is also where your mind is still at, even after the conversation we just had, it tells me that you're far gone. Right? That means the brainwashing. I mean, you're too far gone.
But okay. Okay. I'm not even gonna argue. I'm gonna just say
Did your
okay.
friends tell you to go?
Some of them tell me to cancel the flight, and then some of them are just just go.
But you see, the problem is, chat, like, y'all are telling her to cancel the flight. Y'all don't think the people that know her in real life would have already told her that? The people who know her.
No, they did tell me that. I'm not
a
gonna.
lot of them may have, that she knows how to have her best interest at heart. You think she's going to listen to the random people, and me included? Do you think she's going to, or do you think she's going to do what she wants to do at the end of the day and get hurt? Let's be real. So, Gabby, go on out there, get her, and come back, man. Come back to me.
He's cute. Oh, and then give you an update. What? Why are you looking like that? Question mark. Why are you looking like that?
God almighty. That's how I just don't. I mean, what do y'all want me to do? Right? What do y'all want me to do at that point, right? I just don't get it. Hold on. Yeah, actually, I did try to. What's good, Denise? What's the word, man?
Hey, hi guys, hi chat. I need you to stop trolling me. So I have to tell you that I did leave him. Please, I'm begging, leave me.
Leave who? The white guy?
Of course, KB, you've been trolling with this man. Like, enough.
I mean, our niggas told you to do it like 4 or 5 months ago. You ignored it.
I didn't ignore it. We had a conversation, my love. I understood you. You're my king. Don't worry.
You gotta she gotta stop trolling me though. Y'all see how I should be on here trolling? Like, you gotta stop doing that. Now, what's the word though, y'all? Who got something from y'all here? Who's serious, man? Who's serious, man? I got you, Ash. I don't know. It didn't work last time, but we're on now. What's good? What's good?
Hi.
What's the word?
I'm nervous. I changed my mind. I'm gonna leave because I'm nervous.
What is he nervous for? We chilling, girl. What the hell?
I'm just nervous. I was getting ready to tell my story, but my whole story is
Ashley, treat it like it's FaceTime.
Okay.
Just break it. If anything, just use the responses from the chat.
Bro, shut the fuck up, Thompson, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
All right, never mind. Don't pay attention to the chat.
Okay, no. So listen, before y'all eat me up, I'm already like planning to escape this situation, like saving my money, and stuff like that. Yeah. So I just came on here to make sure I'm not tripping, right? I'm 31. My boyfriend is 38. Right? Like like I said, he's a nice person, but there's no date nights, no romance, no nice gestures or whatever like that. It's just like, here, give me money to pay the bills. Like, you know what I mean? But it's no like thought into anything. Like, we literally never go on dates. We never go on dates, never do anything. Like, literally, like, we're just in the house. Like, we're not active anymore, if you know what I mean. Active as if yeah, like, we're not active anymore, because, like, I'm thinking in my head, like, why am I going to keep, like, settling and pleasing someone when they can't even do the bare minimum for me? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, why should I have to sit up here and, like, have sex with you and make you happy, and you can't even please me as far as in date nights and, first of all, flowers, like, you know, things that you do in a relationship, Kate.
Yeah, regular thing. Yeah.
So, like, why should I sit up here? So, and then it's like, when I bring it up or something, I stop bringing it up. But, like, when I used to bring it up to him, like, or I have attitudes and stuff like that, he try to make it seem like I'm this miserable ass person, or like
you're asking for too much.
Yeah, like I got an attitude. And then one time I spoke on, like, you know, I'm 31. I'm not getting any younger. I want to be married and this and this and that. Yeah, he was, y'all. He was doing all of the things like that, like date nights, this and that. But it just randomly stopped, you know. Like, he literally, we used to always go on dates. He used to always, like, we just go on shopping sprees, stuff like that. None of that anymore.
Is this somebody, real quick, ask yourself, is this somebody that earns a lot too? Like, or is it like, is he a high earner, or?
What do you mean?
Like, does he earn a lot? Like, does he make a lot of money?
I mean, he got a job. I wouldn't say, he's like he work at UPS. So, you know,
Okay.
Yeah, but like, he's not broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and even if he was, like, it's still little things you can do to make your, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he's not.
But if y'all know, UPS be paying though. Like,
he's not broke. I swear. Like, he's not broke. And like I said, like, he give me money to get my hair and stuff like that done, nails done, this and that. But he don't put no thought into it. I swear. Like, and I tried to the point, like, I just can't anymore. And somebody said, check his phone, y'all. This man don't go anywhere. Like, all he want to do is go home. All he want to do is go home and sleep all day, y'all, when he get home from work. Like, this man don't go anywhere. He don't have any friends. Like, yeah. So one time, KB, I mentioned to him that I want to be married and stuff like this. And you know what he said? He was like, well, my dad never got married, so I'm going to be the same way as him. Like, what? Like, how old are you saying some shit like that? So
he's 38. He's 38.
Yeah, so that's what made me realize, like, okay, Tay, you got to leave this situation. Like, you got to get out, you know? So I'm saving money and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, like, I'm saving money and stuff like that to leave him. But like I said, at the same time, yeah, I just wanted to come here and make sure I'm not tripping, y'all. Like, when I say it's no date nights, y'all, nothing. When I have attitudes and stuff and like that, instead of him trying to, like, console me, he say I'm miserable, I'm this, and I'm like, bro, if any woman was with you, nobody would put up with that shit. Like, not going on dates, this and that. So, y'all,
besides all that, I mean, you know, the stagnant relationship part.
Okay, but it's something else, y'all, I did something really bad.
What did you do?
You know, I got tired of, like, talking and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. About, mind you, I tried to fix it, even though this don't make an excuse. I started cheating because of what I was going through. I know, y'all. I know it's not okay. I cheated. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's slow down. Right. Let's put that apart. When did you cheat?
Shit. I mean, I still am.
Oh, you still are cheating on him?
Yeah.
Is it multiple people, or is it just one person you've been cheating on over the entire time?
Just one.
Okay, and I'm assuming that person that you're cheating on him with, they're in the same city?
Yeah.
How old are they?
29.
29. Are they aware that you live with this guy at home?
No.
They don't know that you live with this person?
No.
So how do they see you?
We just link up, you know.
You Uber to him, or he picks you up from a mutual location?
Yeah, or I drive to him, you know.
You'll drive. Okay, you'll drive to him. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
And when you say you've been cheating, right? So, are y'all physically doing stuff as well, or
no? You've
never done it.
No, I swear.
Yeah. Okay. And how long have you been seeing this person?
Probably for like 2 months.
Okay. And where did you find him?
At my job.
Oh, you found him at this
No, he
job.
came to I work in like a law firm or whatever. I work in a law firm, and he came inside of my job, and we were talking, and just went from there.
Fascinating.
And y'all saying cheating is so scummy. I get that. That's not okay. But I tried to fix my relationship. Y'all don't see what I deal with on a daily basis either.
Yeah. Listen, we could sit here and make it look justified all we want to, but at the end of the day, when it comes to cheating, though, we can't justify it, even if the situation or the relationship isn't good. Because ideally, what we could do, right, is leave.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense to anybody because you could just leave, right?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. So even if you try to justify it, we're gonna all look at you crazy. So you do you have any family in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So you have people that you could potentially go to if need be.
If need be, for sure. Yeah.
Right. So you don't feel as though this is a scenario that's a need be type of scenario.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm working, I'm saving money to just go ahead and get my own place
But
and
here's what I'm
just
saying.
leave.
Wouldn't you want to, because you know what you're doing right now and how risky it already is, wouldn't you ideally want to break up with this person here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leave the person that you're with and go live with somebody that you feel as though you're comfortable living with, whether that's a family member, friend, whatever that may be. Explain to them the scenario,
Yeah.
and then go about this in a much more safe and respectful manner.
True. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I can go live. I can go back to my mama's house whenever I want. I just didn't want to go back to her house.
Okay, but that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how they'll react. Now, you may say, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know what he does as his temperament, but when people find out that the person they feel as though they're taking care of, the person they feel as though they're giving money to any degree, is cheating on them, they'll snap. You don't know what their reaction to that may be. And for one thing that we can say, Ashley, is what's done in the dark, guess what?
Always comes
To the light. So
yeah.
Why not? So just for your own personal safety as well, remove yourself from that environment and the relationship. That way you eliminate this possibility.
Right. For sure. Definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and go with my mom because like I said, I be beating myself about it, but I do be feeling really bad, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie about cheating because that wasn't me, but I just got tired, of feeling like I'm like literally like
You're
y'all
not
don't
tired.
really. I'm telling y'all everything, but y'all don't really know all the shit.
You're not tired enough to leave, but you're tired enough to cheat. That makes no sense. You see what I'm saying? You're not. I mean, what takes more energy though, leaving or actually going out of your way to go to other people's crib and then snoop around and be sneaky? It takes way more energy to be sneaky. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. It takes way more energy. You got to think a little bit more. You got to do so much more to be like to do all that rather than leave. Though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm just talking to her like that. But if it's a nigga, even my own, I'll tell him the same shit. It's not. It's real life. When you're in a situation, it's much harder to be weird. You got to think a lot more than your conscience. Then you start thinking like, damn, I shouldn't be doing this. Like, damn, what if one day I really like somebody and he start doing it to me? Your conscience starts eating you up. All of that shit coming in, rather than you could just leave.
Right.
Hey, I'm just letting it be known.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I was trying, I begged him date night, this, that, and yeah, just wasn't getting any more. So I said, I've randomly met somebody, but that's that. Thanks, KB.
All right, Ashley, we still chopping on, huh?
Alrighty.
Yo, what's up?
Go, okay, what you got going on, man?
So, what is this live about? I literally just.
All right, man. If anybody want to, I know what it is. If anybody has a serious relationship issue, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I hop on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. It's Christmas, so all the kids are at the crib bored now, man. All the kids is at the crib right now, bored, looking for somebody to talk to, man. So I know what it is. Let's lock it in. Let's. If y'all got something for me, make sure I request. Yeah. I probably didn't know more than 12 for sure. Nah, facts. But y'all know that though. But y'all acting like y'all ain't know, bro. Girls be cheating, bro. It's not cheating. Isn't a gender based thing, man. Every person that it could be a one man, woman, dog, cat. Folks be cheating, man. Come on, man. Y'all know this. What's the word? What's the word? Is there any couples on here, man? Why do cheaters try to blame the person they're cheating on? Well, you got to think. It's much easier for her to say, well, the reason why I'm doing this is because he didn't do this, that, and the third, and actually look herself in the mirror and call herself a cheater. Right? So that's just what it boils down to. It's just taking the easy way out. She's not going to go to sleep and like say, I'm a cheater. No, she's going to say, well, this nigga did this, that, and the third to me, or he's not doing this. That's how that's going to work. Happens all the time. Exactly. Well, that's why when you ask if cheaters be changing, like why would they? If they can't even sit up there and just and do the right thing when they're in a situation, what makes you think that just because the person changes, they'll be better? I don't agree. Well, Melly, what don't you agree with, man? Let me know what's wrong about what I just said. Let me know about what is so wrong about what I just said, Melly, man, about the accountability. And what's easier? Yo, I put money on the fact that Melly's gonna be like, well, men are always cheating, and sometimes you have to cheat first, and that to men. And she's gonna say that. Watch, hold on, Melly. Let me know something, Melly. It's not cheating. She left to go win because she wasn't winning with the first guy. Good God. Yo, after Melly heard what she just heard, Melly's response was, it's not cheating. She left to go win because she wasn't winning with the first guy. That's a real person. That is a real human being that just typed that. I want y'all to sit back and think about it for a second.
Can you hear me?
Yo, Ari, what's the word?
I just wanted to comment on that because that was very ridiculous.
What?
I think that women, you need to get, okay, for her, she was saying that she's cheating on her man because of what he did instead of taking accountability of what... Oh. Can you still hear me? My thing is...
Yeah, I can hear you. Wait, but tell Melly she's here. What is she wrong about, Ari? Oh, Ari's gone. Melly, you're here. Yeah, explain that to me real quick, Melly. Explain that to me. Yeah.
What part?
Yo, the part about justifying what she did and how it's not cheating. Hello? Wait, Melly, you're going in and out. You're going in and out, Melly. You gotta fix your Wi-Fi.
Hold on. Maybe I'm not connected.
Oh, now you're better. Go ahead.
All right. Basically, what I was saying was that when women cheat, it's not really cheating, because they not they just because men. How do I say this? Okay, so women are the leaders. Women are the leaders, really, of the relationship. So a man really represents us, just how a son represents a mother. So I feel like if you were a goofy, that's your fault. You picked him, at the end of the day, the woman chooses who she wants to be with. The man pursues, the woman chooses. So you chose that. So if you looking at the guy and you don't like him, it's You left to go find something better.
Wait, I'm not understanding. So the situation that we just heard, right? Well,
I'm not saying cheat. I'm just saying if you leave him to find and you find someone better.
She didn't leave him though. She just said to you, or she said out loud that she cheated.
Well, maybe she's not in a situation where she can leave financially, and she's,
But
we don't know the reason why she cheated. We didn't ask her.
Well, first of all, that's not true because she said that she could always go back home to her mom, or she has family that she could go live with, right? So that eliminates that. But you're saying even after she openly said that I cheated, right, out of her own mouth, she said that. You're telling me that she didn't?
See, like when I think about like my exes and like the time I cheated or whatever, like I don't even consider that cheating. I just left you, bro. Like I didn't want to be with you no more.
But
and you thought we was in a relationship together, and I left you. That's what it was.
So what I'm recommending, right, Melly, is that if you're not comfortable in a relationship, man or woman, the first step that you make is to say,
and they do be holding you hostage.
Hold on, Melly. I'm saying the first step ideally would be for them to say, I no longer want to be in a relationship with you. Let's break up, correct?
True.
And if you don't say those words, then ideally you're still in said relationship, correct?
Are we talking about like marriage or relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, like
relationship?
There's different types of unions. If your union is just for fun, then that's what it is.
We're not talking about unions for fun. We're talking about committed, serious relationships, that like the one that she's in. If you're in a committed, serious relationship, the only way that you get out of said relationship is by breaking up with that person.
I mean, if she's not married, she's single, period. That's first and foremost. If you're not married and he's not taking care of you 100%, like there's no cheating. She don't have a man. That's what it is.
Melly. Let me ask you a quick question. Because I did tell y'all before she spoke. Did I not tell y'all what the mindset was going to be? You want to know why I knew what she's going to say? Because I mean, doing what I do, I have to engage with incel talk. So they develop a new mentality that's ridiculous, even though it doesn't make sense.
I'm on your team.
Hold on, Melly. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Hold on. So that's why I was able to tell you what she was going to say. Remember? Now let's boil it back, Melly. I don't think to any degree, right, that anything that you're saying makes sense. I think that you're speaking from hurt. I'm gonna tell you why though.
I'm not hurt. I'm actually fine.
I think you're speaking from past hurt, if you will. Maybe you don't feel hurt right now, right? But anybody, like I said, whether you're a man or a woman, you and I both know that
I want to save women from being in relationships that are not meant for them. Like, just leave. If he's going to say he's cheating and you're a cheater, then so be it. Leave. At least, start
No, that's
the
what
process.
I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. The process to doing that would ideally be to break up with that person first. And then you could, whatever you do after that is up to you. Because you're single at that point, right? That's that. Are you agreeing with that?
You have to realize this. We're dealing with low vibrational people that are in low vibrational relationships. So when you leave and you tell a man, I'm leaving you, I'm never going to be with you again, that's going to trigger something in his brain. He might act violent. So a lot of women don't want to tell somebody that, hey, it's over,
And if you heard the way I told her to go about it, just on a safety level, Melly, because let's say that what you're saying is right. I told her for safety reasons, right? I would ideally say you should leave that household that you're currently living in. God forbid, because if he finds out, you don't know how he will react, right? You want to leave the household that she's currently living in, and then make your verbal move. You see what I'm saying? Like you want to get out of said household. That way it doesn't escalate into something that we don't want it to be, right?
So basically, it's not cheating unless you make the verbal move. So if you don't make the verbal move, telling declaring that you're
letting that person know that Melly.
Sometimes you could tell somebody that you're not in a relationship with them without having to tell them. Actions speak louder than words. So
Melly, did you hear what I said? I asked. I made sure I said, is there anybody around you that you could possibly go to, right? That you could rely on? She said her mom. She could always go back to her mom's crib. That's what she said, right, Melly?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a comfortable place to be in, your mom's place, right? Last resort. That's what needs to be. So I don't even know why I'm breaking this down. I think you're purposely being.
No, some people don't have that. Some people don't have that.
But we're not talking about some people, Melly. We're talking about her.
I understand that, but
Which
I
is
know
why I
some people.
ask the questions I ask before I give my opinion or advice. I ask back for context, and then I give my advice. You're just taking the context and making up whatever the fuck you want to make up.
No, even if she does have a safe place to go home, a lot of women still fall victim of
Almighty
domestic violence.
God. Don't piss me off. You can't. Do not piss me off, gang. Wow. Well, I mean, that also solidifies what I was also saying during that conversation. That's why a lot of people who cheat before will do it again. She just says she's a cheater. So this is, let's see. Let's get Jada on here, man. Like, what the hell? What's good? What's good? What's good? Jada said, hell nah. Actually, do you agree with her?
Wait. I have one more thing to say. So listen,
Yeah.
me and him recently we had a talk, right?
Uh-huh.
And I forgot to mention this to you. I told him that he's a good person, he's a sweet person, but he's just not the man for me, and I don't want to be with him anymore. And he agreed. And he said that I'm not the woman for him because I always have attitude problems.
Okay.
Hence to why that so the agreement was that I can save my money and stack up and then move out. So it's not like I'm just trying to play somebody. No, I told him that he's not the man for me
Right now, but Ashley, here's my. So now you're saying that you're no longer in a relationship with this person.
So
Wait,
I forgot to mention it to you. I swear to God.
I don't know. It's okay. Ashley, no, I'm saying you're not in a relationship. Like recently, as in like 10 days ago, you broke up with this person, right?
What you mean?
Like you're saying recently, as in within the past 10 days, you broke up with this person, correct?
No, we've been had this talk. I just forgot to mention it.
So,
I swear we probably had this talk.
Let's walk it back. Let's walk it back. So
we probably had this talk.
Are you saying that you're a cheater, or are you saying you're not a cheater?
I'm both. I'm just playing. But no. That wasn't funny. Let me stop playing. No, so listen, when it first transpired, I had started feeling bad, right? Over talking to the guy that I told you about.
You did cheat on this person.
Listen, exactly. So then I came home from work. And I told him, I went in the other, because we don't even sleep in the same room, right? Like, it's like that. Like, he sleep in the other bedroom. So I came home. I told him that he was a good person, but he's just not the man for me. I feel like I deserve more, you know?
Okay, simple.
So, but what do you have a question for you, KB? What do you think, besides what I did, what do you think about all the things that he did? I'm telling you.
Hey, well, Ashley, I'm not saying that you should be in a relationship. I'm not saying that that's the person for you.
The fuck? Y'all hoes just sit around and accept. Y'all hoes just sit around and accept shit. Bitch, you slow, you ugly ass black bitch.
Ashley, I'm not saying. Wait, what?
The fuck?
Ugly ass, huh? Who?
I'm sorry. Cause I said.
Got me fucked up. Huh? We don't do that. Not around here, partner. Not around here. But her and Melly look like they would be great friends, though. Yeah. What can we say? Yo, Madison, what's going on, man? What's the way?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, sorry. I'm at Walmart. It's a little loud. I don't know what they was on. I don't know what she was on, but I just got a random question for you, and I don't want you to judge me. It's just a question that I have, and I'm gonna give you like some context before I like ask you the question. So, I'm black. I'm pretty sure you can tell by my profile picture. Okay, so I have 2 white exes. I've been in a relationship with 2 white men, right? I have never. Are you trying not to laugh?
No, but Madison, why every time you come up here you gotta start off with "I'm black"?
Because you know the people in the chat don't know what I look like.
Last time you got up on here, you started off with "I'm black."
Okay, well, never mind then.
No,
I take it back.
I'm hearing it. You got 2 white.
Okay, so I have 2 white exes, right? I've been in a relationship with 2 white men.
Okay.
We never got intimate. We've never been physical. My body count is 3. They're all black men. Every black man that I've tried to date has abandoned me for either another woman or a white woman. So I would like your personal opinion on whether or not it's reasonable for me to, I guess, be more cautious on who I date.
Or are you saying you're
Like,
asking me if you should date white men?
no, because I'm still date me some white men, but I'm asking you, do you think that it's like a contradiction, like for me to say, oh, I don't like black men because
Listen, man,
every
white is
time,
right. White is right.
huh?
Listen, white is right, man. You gotta try
No,
to get
I'm not
white.
asking you to
Look, 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 look,
validate it.
look, look, look. The things that these horrible black men have done to you, a white
No, oh my
man would
god,
never. Hold on, hold
KB,
on.
please.
No, I'm in agreement. White is right. White
I,
is right. Look, 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 look. Sometimes the solution to all these bad black men is a white man.
no, okay, so let me finish though. I'm saying not even just white men, but like non-black men, like other races, like
Do it, man.
eh,
Do it.
okay,
Listen, love, Madison. Love is love. Love is love, and sometimes when you limit yourself to just one race of people, I mean, what can you expect? So date the Hispanics, date the white people, date them all.
okay, but why is everybody laughing though? I feel like you're not taking it
No,
serious.
listen. What they be saying? Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Okay,
Madison, listen. If they're paying the bills, you know what to do.
Doodle Bob. The question was, am I wrong for shying away from black men because they treat me like
Yo,
shit?
shy away from those hooligans. Oh my God.
So
You
so
you 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 have to shy away from the hooligans.
okay, and just try to make sure that I don't allow them to do what they've been doing, or should I just go where I know where stability is?
Madison, listen, stability isn't in the black man. You have the stability is only in the Hispanics and the white people. I'm telling you, the Latino. That's where the stability. You gotta find an Arab man. You gotta find the stability in them, man. I mean, why would a black man be stable? Take it from
Okay,
me.
yeah. So somebody just said it's not okay. Somebody said internalized racism. I respect myself. I don't hate myself. I like the fact that I'm black. But I'm saying I know that a lot of black women, they have like these cycles and these patterns that they go through. Like my somebody said you're trolling me. I know, but I'm saying I'm trying to be genuine. But I just don't want to be a victim of that cycle.
Madison, if you feel as though the way that you can avoid being a victim to the cycle would ideally be for you to date outside your race, then do so. This is your life. That's the point that I'm trying to make. So would ideally give you the best life. I don't see what like why. I mean, why question it? Step, do it.
Because I have a family that's very
Are
judgmental.
you dating for your family or are you dating for you?
I'm dating for me, but I live with my family. My
Okay, and
family
at some point
pays.
in time, like the conversation we've had before, Madison, you'll be moving away from said family. So now you have to be thinking ahead of time. Are you dating for the people you're going to move away from, or are you dating for yourself?
I mean, I still would like a relationship with my family. I still would like to be
And I'm
able to go
sure,
to
and I'm
get-togethers
sure,
and invite.
Madison, they will not have a problem with your white or black because that person will love you and they'll provide you the stability that the black man can. And trust me, Madison, I know the black man can. Stay away from those hooligans.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if you're trolling or not, but I'm gonna just take your answer.
Allison,
So,
power to you. Okay?
hey,
All
thank
right.
you, KB.
tell you something about me though. This is just me personally. I don't force my beliefs on anybody else. This is just me though. I don't care what I done been through with a black woman. It could be bad on me. It could have been bad things from her. That ain't finna stop me from dating a black woman. I'm not gonna look at a black woman and say, well, y'all argue too much. Or whatever the stupid stereotype that comes with it. Me personally, I'm gonna date a black woman. So when I start hearing people question these things, like, should I not? Stability, black man, this, that, and we the CIA, obviously the CIA is working within that person's mind. I'm not arguing with you. I'm gonna tell you to do it. Very simple.
Oh my gosh.
What's good? What's the word?
Okay, so for your sake, I am 21. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Good. This life has been good and like very interesting. But for me, I just wanted your advice or just a man's point of view. Basically, I was in a relationship, let's say about like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And from there, we were 18 at the time. Didn't work out, going to college. Cool.
Right.
We're 21 now, on my own path. I'm about to graduate soon. I lived in New York for an internship. I'm doing my own big thing. And I've noticed patterns that like whenever I'm elevating, like for example, once we broke up, I studied abroad in Greece and I would notice like we're not in contact, like nothing. I blocked him on everything besides social media just because I'm like, you're gonna see me do good. I already know you're gonna stalk.
You said you didn't block him on social media because you want him to see you do good?
Absolutely. That's
because his opinion matters that much to you, right? And if he can see that you're doing good, he'll regret losing you, right, Goddess? No, Goddess, no, I'm not laughing. That's like, I know you want him to see you do good because I mean, I know you're
okay. I wouldn't say like I am completely perfect, but I kind of get off to that. I'm like, yeah.
Goddess, I get it. Trust me. What else?
But just all that to say is like, fast forward to now, it's been so many times he has reached out. I just look at it and laugh like bro has like a whole conversation in my DMs with himself. And I should just block him, but it brings me so much joy. But anyways, fast forward to now, it's been about like 2 years and it's just, hey, like still trying to test the waters.
Yeah.
Why do guys still do that? Do you know, like after all these years, like
guys, because usually, right? This is one of the things I've learned over time as well, especially when as a guy you feel as though you've done something wrong to that person. If that person's response isn't to block all contact from you at all, usually, especially if they're crazy enough, that would make them feel like they can still talk. So, for example, right, he's having a full conversation by himself in your DMs, but in his mind, he knows if you were fully over, and this is how he's thinking. I'm not saying whether it's true or not, but in his mind, if you were fully over this, like you don't really care to see it anymore, like you don't give a fuck about what he sees, right, which is what he's thriving off of, you would block him.
Oh, okay, so that's the next step.
So in a lot of cases, what it boils down to is just a matter of time, and it happens all the time. Like a girl will ignore you for 6, 7, 8 months, a year, but as soon as this is what niggas will count, somebody will do you, God forbid, 10 times worse, and then you look back at the guy before that and say, well, he wasn't that bad. Then his chance comes. So it's like you may think it takes a lot of effort for somebody to do that, or they care a lot because they're doing it, but usually they don't. Like you said, they're just testing the waters, and it takes zero energy to do that. So that's just what it is. It's ego, just like how you may feel like you got ego. Guys be having ego too. They feel as though if they had you before, they'll always have you. Very simple.
Got it. All right. Well, thank you. I think the next step is just to block it for real.
The next step is to not care about what he thinks. Hey, Goddess, I know you will get there, man. I know it's an uphill battle, and I had a tough experience, but you will get to the point where you don't care about what he thinks. All right, man.
Thank you.
All right, Goddess. Appreciate you having on. Let me see, man. Mia, what's the word, man?
Hi, how are you?
What's good? I'm doing all right. What's good?
Good. I have a question. I'm not sure if this is the right podcast or live for this.
Go ahead and ask me, man.
Okay, so I'm 24 and I've never been in a relationship or like been, I had like talking stages. I'm in medical school right now, and I feel like for a lot of my life, I was like prioritizing school, and I see myself, okay, but listen, prioritizing school too much. I have residency after this, like I just started. So I'm thinking like the more I wait, I feel like the harder it is to meet like quality men. And I've tried to go on like dating apps or like talk to guys. No, I'm so serious. It doesn't work, and I don't know. And I know it's not wrong. Nothing wrong with me. I'm not questioning my worth, but it's like it gets to a point where you're like,
I understand. You want. I mean, you're a human being. You want a connection. Outside of your schoolwork.
Yeah, and I feel like I was gaslighting myself to think I could do this alone. I don't need a guy. Like I'm just gonna, do me, whatever. Like you got to be content with yourself first. But honestly, at this point, I feel like my biggest fear is like ending up alone.
But Mina, I'd much rather this conversation. I would much rather somebody come to me and said that she's in med school, so a future doctor here, right? Very close to it, obviously. I would much rather you come to me and have this conversation and say, well, damn, I'm a little lonely. I'm doing all this cool stuff. I haven't had a man, I haven't had anything, serious. I would much rather have this conversation than, okay, I'm on my 10th man right now, and I have options, and this guy wants to take me out, and the other one doesn't, and I've been in a relationship for the past 7 years, and now I'm cheating on him because I don't want to leave his house. And do you see how the conversation that you're having with me is ideally much better than the majority of the conversations I have to have on this live? You have a much better chance. At the end of the day, Mina, none of us, not you, not me, not anybody in this live, unless they're already with somebody, right, know when the person for them is going to appear. We don't know, and usually we can't control it. If we could, all of us would be married at this point.
Yeah.
Right? So because this isn't something that you could ideally control, you don't want to force it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, in my very honest opinion, you're on the right track. I think you will weed out a lot of the pathetic people, if you will, if you're a higher earning woman.
Is it not the other way around?
So hold on. No. Because what happened? No. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When you're a woman who have to depend on a man, like let's say for instance, you can't do certain things unless there's a man in the picture, especially when it comes to finances, you're much easily manipulated than everybody else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So though again, it's gonna be still to some degree challenging, I'd rather you be in a spot to where you're not depending on anybody.
That's true.
You feel me?
No, yeah, that's true.
And that's just what that boils down to. Now again, because you can't control when you find the man that you ideally want, don't stress it. Focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on school, finishing that, your residency that's coming up. Like, do that.
When I finish that, I'll be like 28, 29, and it's only gonna get. I'll only have less time here.
You might find you a doctor in school, man. You might find somebody that's within that time period, that gap, that's on your timing, if you will.
Yeah.
You just never know. But I don't think you will find that on a dating app, though.
I haven't had any.
You are literally a pot of gold. Yo, imagine going on a dating app and finding me on there. You a bum ass nigga, right? You a bum ass nigga. You just look good. You go on a dating app and you find Mina.
Do you think as a guy it's a red flag or like something you would shy away if a girl hasn't been a serious relationship and she's like about to be 30? I mean, I'm not about to be 30, but when I finish
that's not anybody's business but yours, Mina.
But I feel like if I was a guy, I'd be like I would.
I mean, it depends. It definitely depends. But however, at the end of the day, that's not something that you could control. So just like I said, stop worrying about what niggas is gonna be thinking about what you had going on in life, and the things that you couldn't control. Well, what does that have to do with anything? If a guy's gonna be a good man to you, he will, regardless. Whether you had 2 boyfriends, 3 boyfriends, or 5, or none, it doesn't matter. The person for you won't look at that and be like, wow, I'm a good man, but because she didn't have a boyfriend before, fuck her. They're not going to think like that.
Okay, valid.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just what it is.
All right, yeah, thank you.
All right, man, appreciate you having on.
All right, bye.
What's good?
Hi. I just have a quick question. I'm talking to this boy, and he asked me if, mind you, when we first started talking, we haven't established like we're exclusive or anything like that. We haven't, we're planning to see.
How old are you and the boy?
I'm 24. He's 25.
25, okay. And in the beginning, you said you didn't establish anything. Where did you meet him?
He DM'd me on Instagram. We had been following each other for a few months. I thought he was cute, but he never said anything until recently.
Okay. And how long has it been so far?
It's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. Break it down for me now. Where we at?
So things are going well. He owns a construction company, so he's kind of busy often, which I'm okay with that. But recently he asked me if I was talking to anybody else, and I'm not really talking to anybody else, but there are like other people in my phone, nothing serious, but and I was honest with him about that. And he felt some type of way because he was saying, like once we started talking, you should only be talking to me and you shouldn't have been talking about anybody else. Talking to anybody else. I'm just curious if, I'm tripping. So
the conversation, which I'll lead to, I know y'all got into it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all went back and forth, but how has he been moving since that conversation?
Well, at first he was a little distant. If it makes you that uncomfortable, then, I'm not pressed about anybody that's in my phone right now. But, I was just curious because I've always felt like if we don't establish that we're exclusive, then, I don't expect you to only be talking to me.
Nah, nobody does. We're adults. So just the reality of this is, especially if, you don't really know this person from a hole in the wall like that, right? Yeah, I met through Instagram DMs a couple months ago. A couple weeks ago, right? I would be foolish to expect when I start talking to somebody that there's absolutely nobody else. So it's just unrealistic. Right. I think that's just the ego, right? That's ego talking. It's not realistic at all. But like you said, he started being distant already though.
Yeah, I mean, he's not really, I guess he felt some type of way, so we weren't really talking.
How far do you expect that to go?
I mean,
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a relationship. I want something serious.
You told him that?
Yeah. And he said he's looking for the same thing. I don't know. I'm not rushing into anything, but I just wanted to make sure.
Like I said, just realistically, my answer to your question is we're adults. We don't know what anybody has going on prior to us being in their life. So though we can have in our mind that could be an expectation, but if that isn't what it is, then that's a conversation that we can ideally have to move forward. Now, if the conversation that y'all have wasn't productive, then y'all just stop talking for a couple of days, or y'all weren't talking as much, and then y'all get back, usually there's still a problem. So if that isn't if that from that, because now he just thinks to the top to talk to multiple niggas. And usually when we start thinking that you're the type to talk to multiple niggas, you automatically don't get taken seriously.
Right.
Now, would niggas get rid of you right then and there? No, because there's still a potential that niggas can fuck. So why the hell would you get rid of that person right then and there, right? So you want to make sure that conversation is clear, like, okay, this is how I think, this is how you think. Can we come to a middle? Is it something that's going to keep going? Are we going to keep pulling that with us? Like, what are we doing? Like,
I did tell him I don't have an issue cutting off the people in my phone because I wasn't taking anybody seriously anyways. I shouldn't have done that.
No. That's again, you can say that, but if y'all can't come to like a real conclusion on both sides.
He said he's not the type to like talk to multiple people or, date multiple people at once. So he was just saying like, he's comfortable being by himself and you should be comfortable being by yourself. You know, I'm comfortable being by myself.
So he doesn't think you're comfortable being by yourself.
That is a conversation that we had, and I'm like, I am comfortable being by myself.
Important piece of information. This is where it starts.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it starts. So this person now doesn't even think that she's the type to be okay being by herself. And I've always been and I'm, again, on both ends. I'm not just saying this about guys. On both ends, I feel as though how somebody perceives you from the very beginning is the foundation to whatever y'all may have.
Right.
So if let's say for instance, this is not your situation, but say for instance, I'm dealing with a girl, but then I find out that she's been with 3 other guys that I know personally. I may start thinking in my head that she might be a bot, or I might thinking that she's this, that, and the third, or like you said, he said she can't be by herself. I'm gonna respect her less moving forward. So that's just not what you want to start things off, though. You know what I mean? That's just the point that I'm trying to make. Right. So how you start things usually is how it will end, or even worse.
Right.
Yeah, that is a crazy way to take that so seriously, though. But I'm just giving you a little bit of insight, though. And that's how I approach it.
Yeah. I mean, I was feeling that way. That's why I just wanted to get a second opinion from a guy.
No, it's simple, bro. Boy. So what are you gonna end up doing now?
I mean, I feel like I want to see where it goes. We're going to see what happens. I'm not, going into it head first and falling in love with him or nothing. It's only been 2 weeks. I feel like I'm just going to see what happens. And if it does feel like he's controlling or he's trying to put me in a certain category and not take me seriously like he's saying, like if his actions are not matching up with what he said, then I'm going to cut him off.
Good luck to you, princess.
Thank you.
I appreciate having on. I know for real that doesn't matter what I say right here. That conversation will continue. Let's see. Simple. Nah, but I hope y'all took something from that though. Like that's real life. I don't care what anybody says. That's one of the biggest misconceptions that especially women have about like guys. Like they feel as though if me as a man, I already see you a certain type of way, right? Like something about you makes me not take you seriously. That over time, that'll change. Maybe if we spend some time apart, or maybe if we do just work together for long enough and I put up with whatever he'll change how he feels about me. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. What's the word?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Kind of similar situation as the last girl, but a little different.
Break it down, huh?
24. I'm 24.
Okay.
He's 28. It goes back to at the beginning. I feel like exactly that. Like it was just we met each other. We vibed really well.
Yeah.
But there was never that respect, and I want to know if like
where did you meet him?
On a dating app.
Y'all see why that where did you meet? I make sure I always ask that question because it's very important. So what dating app did you meet him on? Hinge? Okay. Yeah, okay. What did you have on your profile? Looking for something serious?
No, I didn't.
Long-term relationship was on there?
No, I didn't have any of that on there. I didn't have long-term, short-term. I didn't have any of that disclosed.
Just pictures of yourself type of
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I just kind of wanted to put myself back out there and see, what was out there.
Respectfully. All right. So now elaborate on what's the issue? What's not like how long has it been? Do y'all go out? What kind of conversations do you have? What's making you feel this way?
It's the way, and I feel like he's like embarrassed to be seen with me in a way. I don't know. Like we don't go out in public really. We're like every time we hang out, it's always like at the house, and I'm okay with that. I am.
Why would you?
But it's also like What?
Why would you be okay with that?
I feel like in a way it's like he's trying to get to know me more. Like, and it's not like he's just trying to sleep with
Do
me
you
either.
think somebody has to get to know you at their house?
No.
Okay. So how does that make you okay?
I guess I guess too he does he does struggle financially, and so
And how did he let you know that?
he told me.
Okay, so was that in response to you wanting to go out somewhere and get something to eat? Was that in response? So you told him one day, like, I want to go out and get something to eat, and he said, "Nah, financially, I'm not doing well right now."
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so and you went along with that. That's just completely fine.
I mean, to me, money is like not like a deal breaker for me.
I don't think ideally it's the money per se. I think it's the effort. So if you tell me, well, if you ask, which you shouldn't have to, but if I'm pursuing you, an expectation of that pursuit for everybody, not just you, anybody, is that we go out, we do. It doesn't have, you don't have to spend $1 million, but we're making an effort to go outside, do different things, different activities, and we get to know each other that way, the proper way. Again, I don't have to spend $1 million.
Yeah.
Right. But I know as a man, anybody knows if you're gonna date, to some degree, you're gonna have to spend something. Right. That's what comes with it. Intentionally at that, because women, they have resources, and a lot of them they have standards now.
Yeah.
So if you just happen to be one of those people who are okay doing less, going for less, then that will be your life. Okay, so he said that he doesn't. So what do y'all do at home? Are y'all physical at this point in time?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, okay, I see what this is. All right, okay, so he doesn't have enough money to go out and do things, but he has all the energy in the world to fuck.
Yeah. It sucks because like he's a great, like he genuinely is like a great person.
A great person? How would you know?
And just by like our conversations.
How long have you known him again?
It's been like a month.
You've known this man for a month, and he's a spectacular person, and you've known this because you've been in this crib every single time.
Okay, I mean you're right. There's things that I probably don't know about him because that's the part that I don't fucking get. It's like I don't understand. And like we've had the conversation, I've made it very clear that like if I'm not how you're moving, let me know. Like because I feel like at this point I'm wasting my time.
Somebody in the comments said I feel bad for her. How? Well, I want you to correct me if I'm wrong because I don't want to speak on what I don't know. Right? But you have access to all the internet, all these different resources that will tell you how to date properly and for benefit as a woman, correct?
Correct.
So you understand what you should and shouldn't be doing to lower the chances of you getting played, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you went against all of that for what reason?
To give him a shot, I guess.
So you went against all that, all the resources that you have, everything you know standard-wise. You went against all that to give him a shot. Who's he?
I mean, I thought he was different, and like I still have
How would he be different when what you're telling me describes what every problem has ever started with?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
being for real. Like hearing it from you is like it just solidifies. I gaslight myself into thinking that what I feel is not.
Well, look, I'm gonna take this right now, though. Right, so you only have one life. You have one opportunity to do things to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Like put yourself in better positions. Even if ideally, you feel like you want a man right now, you only have one chance to live your, comfortably in your 20s. If you want to go learn the hard way, and trust me, I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis who like learning things on a hard way instead of learning from other people's mistakes. By all means, do that. You have plenty of time to waste.
Yeah.
But if you rather put yourself in a better position to where you are being treated correctly, even if things don't work out in the end. I tried. Y'all can sit up here and say that he isn't trying, and he's a bad guy, and he's this and the third, but she ain't trying either. So now they're on the same timing. Is she trying? She's on a dating app looking for, come on. Is she really trying?
It's true. Nigga. Also, all these people saying having no standards is crazy. It's not that I don't have standards. It's just I'd like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
You got to give yourself a chance and the benefit of the doubt before you give other people that. And being on a dating app looking for a man usually isn't giving yourself a real chance. That's just what it is. But
no, you're right. You're fucking right.
Here, all I'm saying is, like I said, I tell people this all the time. Single ain't that bad if you really know how to. If you, for one, you like yourself, but you know how to occupy your time the correct way.
And that's the thing. Like before I got on this like app, like I genuinely don't need. I don't need anybody in my life to make me happy. You know, I can financially support myself. I'm happy with myself.
Come on, man. So why put yourself in that? Then lock in. You know what to do. I don't gotta. We didn't even have that conversation. Then you know what to do then.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I start moving like that again because that's kind of where I'm at.
It's again. I'd rather you come to me and have the conversation that old girl was talking about. 24 in residency, and maybe I'd rather that conversation because you're not forcing it at that point. Right now, you're kind of forcing it, and now you're in a situation to where it looks like you're forcing it.
Damn straight, yeah.
I appreciate you having on, man. Just gotta chase a nigga dream. What did I tell y'all, man? If you're a guy and you wanna, to find a girl that ideally will go for anything, download Hinge. Download Tinder, man. Download one of them apps. You'll find it. If you swipe 100 times, get the premium and swipe like 100 times a day. Come on. You don't think you're gonna find one? That's real. Let's talk real game. If you download the premium, right, just pay a few dollars a month to swipe as much as you want, and you swipe 100 times a day, you don't think you're gonna find some desperation? Come on, now. You'll find somebody. Let's see.
Hello?
What's the word?
Hi. Oh my gosh, I've been watching your TikToks for a while.
Let's stop right there. Somebody's in desperation and swiping 100 times a day. And one thing about it, you're not correct. But niggas never minded being desperate or being labeled as such. Niggas never minded being called desperate or being labeled as such. So why lower your... Anyways, what's good?
So tell me if I'm wrong, right? Okay, so I have been talking to this dude for I'll say 2 months. We were childhood friends, and we reconnected after 17 years. And my intentions in the beginning were to just be just friends, and we're just rekindling everything and just being cool. So it didn't go that route because we just started flirting and stuff. And
how old are you guys now?
I'm 26. He's 25.
Okay.
He came to my hometown to visit me, and we had a great time. We didn't sleep with each other or anything, but we did stay in the same hotel and stuff. But we had a great time, right? So
y'all play card games and pillow fights and just a little cuddle here and there.
Good vibes, yes. But I don't want. Yes. So that happened, and then we just kept in contact. He went back home. We kept in contact. It was just he was just so charming and just so nice. Over the phone. When he came to my hometown, it was the same thing. He was so nice, so charming. In the beginning of December, I went to go visit him, and it's a whole switch. He was just a dick, and. He would constantly neg me, constantly he told me that because I went to visit him and I didn't have my my natural hair. I had on my weave. I got my hair done, and he was why did you come looking with your weave on? I'm first and foremost, I'm gonna wear my weave if I want to wear my weave. If you don't like it, you don't like me. That's how I felt.
No, that is a crazy statement. I can't lie. Crazy.
Me saying that? I didn't tell him that, but
I'm saying he's him, not what you. I'm saying what he said is a crazy statement.
Right, and
yeah, that's crazy.
And then, like, he just kept talking about his female friends. I'm like, why? Like, are you trying to make me jealous? Like, I'm not about to sit here and be like, yeah, you have, like, say, like, oh, yeah, you have female friends. Like, I just kind of, like, brushed it off. I'm like, I'm not in my, like, area. I don't have family close by. So let me just, like, not say anything crazy. So he invited me to his church. And then I went to his church. And then, like, I felt like I looked good. Like, I had my hair done, I had wore my little dress, and then he never complimented me once, never said anything nice to me. He just nagged me the whole time, made fun of me, didn't want to stand next to me because he claimed I was too short.
Wait, are you sure? All right. Wait. He didn't want to stand next to you because of what?
He said I was too short. Exactly. I'm like, you met me before. Like, you know what I looked like. So why are you acting like this? And when I went to his church, one of the girls came up to me. She's like, oh, you're so beautiful. And then he goes, in the car, when we got back to the car, he goes, girls are always lying. I'm like, whoa. I told him, I was like, you're never seeing me again.
Wait, like, I'm confused. Like, what? So that just randomly started happening? Like, just randomly?
Random. Because, like, when he came here, he was so nice to me. And then when I went to go visit him, it was just like a switch. I'm like, what's going on?
Okay, so what's the question you're asking me?
Like, I just stopped talking to him. And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with your BS because why did you think that was okay? Like, you pretended like you was happy the whole time for me to come visit you. And then once I do, like, you just...
Yeah, people say he had that switch.
Dick, yeah.
Wait, what was the question?
Like, am I wrong for doing what I did? Am I wrong for just, like, not saying anything? Because he texted me. I just didn't respond because I'm like, why would you do that?
No. I mean, there's nothing to talk about at that point.
Okay.
Well, how could you, come on, given everything you just told me, how could it be wrong to never speak to that person ever again?
Right. I honestly think he had, like, a girlfriend or something, but, like, why would you, like, not... Why would you, like... It's like you led me on the whole time. Like, why would you...
It could be that. We never really necessarily know what he got going on behind closed doors. But as long as you maneuver correctly after you find out who that person really is, it's all that matters.
It's okay.
Right?
I just also wanted to hear, like, an outside look into, like, the situation. Because I'm like, you know?
Yeah. Nah, but I appreciate you hopping on, are you?
Thank you for answering.
I do feel he seems like a nice person now. I ain't gonna lie. But honestly, I'm not saying, but sometimes you do come across that type of shit though. When you're like you give really nice and cool, people they'll try to take advantage. You know how that should go? Like, you know, when you get real nice and cool and chill and you just run into the wrong person and just overly mean for no reason. Let's see.
What the?
What's good?
I did not mean to connect. My bad.
Are you good? What's good, Tequila, man? I see you, bro.
Oh my God, why am I back on?
I think you were questioning when they were talking about the white guy.
Damn. Well, I'm cool. I said what I had to say earlier.
You don't want to give her some advice about dating the white guys?
No, because it's not about race. Because her point was weird.
Nah, you was in the comments talking about something. Yes, girl. Yeah, don't do that. You was in the comments. Man, I saw you. Don't think I didn't see your comments.
KB, you're trolling me.
Was she not agreeing in the comments, yo? Talking about something.
It was Melly though. Melly, she said what she had to say. That's it.
Nah, you agree with Melly?
Melly kind of cool. She was speaking facts sometimes.
Denise, sometimes you do gotta cheat on a nigga before they cheat on you, right, Denise?
You just gotta whoop their ass. I don't know, like the one that said she's in a weird ass relationship, beat his ass. Why cheat? It's like you had, the blue and the red pill. she took the red pill and just cheated. Like, beat his ass, at least.
I understand. We don't need to be beating anybody's ass. I think if we can avoid putting our hands on each other, to any degree, of course, that would be much more beneficial. Anybody else need a one-on-one before I get up out of here, man? Does anybody else need a... oh, no, Madison. Absolutely not. Same time tomorrow, honey. Well, Ray, you're not on here, man. Listen, man, y'all be tripping on Madison. Man, Madison just trying to figure things out, man. What's wrong with him, Madison? What's good, gang?
Okay, so I just wanted to add something, but I wanted to say this. So I remember my dad, right? I want to tell you something that my dad said. So he got a woman that he knew in high school pregnant a couple years ago, right? He's in his 40s. He literally came to me telling me how he didn't want the woman and he didn't want the baby either. I would like to know why this is so common for not even just like race, ethnicity aside. Why this is so common for men in general. Like, first of all, why are you coming to me as your daughter telling me that?
I don't know why he's telling me that. That's actually insane.
We in your daddy's business now? Well, I only told you what he said. I only told you one thing that he said. I didn't tell you his business. But like, what are you saying?
No, what I'm saying is, I feel as though a lot of people don't really, value how important it is especially when it pertains to having a child with somebody. It is a long-term thing, obviously, and some people really just don't care. To answer your question, so that's why we have so many baby mama, baby daddy situations. That's why it's so common. And don't get me wrong, like sometimes you do have, you have a kid with somebody, and maybe things don't work out. It happens. But for the ones who, they purposely do these things knowing that they won't work, there's not much I can say for them. Some people just don't care.
Okay, so I feel like you were trolling with the response that you gave me last time. So my question, it kind of was like connected to that. Do you think that risking being in that cycle is like, is it bad for me to not want to be a part of that cycle? Because a lot of people are saying NASA and stuff, and that's not like...
You were saying that, you're saying that that's more, there's a higher chance that will happen dealing with a black man. Essentially. That's what you're saying, Madison.
No, that's not what I said. I was just giving you examples of what I've been through with black men.
Which is okay, but that's okay. But I'm saying, you're saying this question relates to that.
Yeah, because I was trying to describe the cycles that I grew up around to justify my question.
Well, I feel like if I'm being realistic again, Madison, if I'm being very real with you, I think character is a lot more important here when it pertains to, who you're gonna have a kid with, who do you want to marry. There's a lot of character questions that you should probably be asking rather than like, should I be doing it with niggas, white people, or it's a character thing. So though I could remember how I told you, last time that therapy is important. You want to do this because at the end of the day, maybe what you went through with your family, your mom, dad, you end up projecting that onto the people that you date. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta like really, really, like I said last week we spoke. That's a conversation you really do want to have with a therapist that you like. I'm saying because you will make decisions as a result of it, and then you're gonna end up maybe in the same position, if not worse. So I said, and that's that.
Okay, well, I mean, I won't add too much more to it.
All right, Madison, I appreciate you dropping on. Madison just trying to see it through, man. Yeah, but y'all also got to remember, like, there's also, and I'm gonna just say this again for the people who haven't heard me say it before, but there's a far left and a far right of dating advice. I'm not lying when I say this. So you got the red pill guys, and the incels that sit here and say women should do this, women should do that, women are hard with this, that, and the third. The gender wars, and then you have the far left, the women who feel like men are hard with this, men are this, that, and the third. Right? Their content is usually 100% negative, and there's no light to what they say. Those people make a lot more money. The reason why they make this content and why they make a lot more money off of people who've had bad experiences with either gender. So if I'm somebody that's telling you, you should use men, right? You should hate them because men are this, that, and the third. You're more likely to gravitate towards me because maybe you've experienced bad things with guys before. So if I'm telling you should use this man and do this, that, and the third, not only will you gravitate towards me and listen, you might pay for something that I'm putting out, a product. And this is why a lot of these far left and far right content creators, they make so much money, is because they're talking to the most desperate people usually. So understand that that's not real life. Okay? As much as I want to sit up here and say, all men are horrible and all women are no, it's not. It's not true. There are people who don't live on the internet that are completely happy. Completely happy. No, you don't have to go find a 90-year-old man and date him for his money. You don't have to. I promise you. Anyways. Fuck. It's not real. Sometimes y'all really have to like get off the internet. And I know this is what I do as a job, but y'all see, like I'm neutral. If I feel like niggas are being weird, I feel like niggas are being weird. If I feel like the woman is being delusional and weird, I'm gonna say it. Like, that's it and that's that. Just be neutral. Yeah, touch grass, seriously. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like some of the happier couples, they don't be on this shit at all. I don't think they care. I don't even think that type of shit be on their For You page. They don't care about what a random person that they've never met in real life, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it is, man. Nah, one more before I get up out of here, though. What's good, Nina? What's going on?
All right. So, long story short, I've been dating this guy for like 6 months.
But you sound a little far, Nina. You have your headphones in?
Yeah, let me take them off. Hold on.
Yeah. What's the word?
Okay, can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So, I was dating this guy for like 6 months, and we see each other we saw each other like every day. Things were pretty consistent. He was very transparent, like all the things. It was really, really good. 6 months, good to go. But then there came a situation where he had this female friend who like reached back out. Apparently, like they were just platonic, whatever. I don't really care. I feel like it's healthy to have friendships, male or female. That doesn't bother me. So the issue came when I'm gonna call you back. I said, okay, cool. So he came back a few hours later and he gave me this whole story about like how he was talking to his mom on the phone for 2 hours, which is weird because I've met his mom and I know their relationship. So it set with me wrong. And I did something that I said I would never do. But I did it.
You don't reach out to her, did you?
Huh?
Did you reach out to her?
No, I checked his phone. And I told myself I will never look at phones again. But I looked at his phone and I found out that he was really on the phone with this girl who's just a friend for 2 hours. So I let him know.
And this is somebody that you're in a relationship with? Or is it like a...
No, we were like legitimately in a relationship.
Okay.
So I looked at his phone and I saw that he was not on the phone with his mom. He was on the phone with her, this quote unquote friend for 2 hours. So at that point, I was just like, I'm done. Just so you know, I did go through your phone and I know you lied to me. When I tell you theatrics, like he cried and like state, right? I know. We're not done yet. So then I went through his phone again. And I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but when you lied to me one time, I feel like, what else are you hiding? So I looked and I found something else out that I didn't ask him about, and I told him I went through his phone again. So of course, this is the straw that broke the camel's back, right? Because
what was the last? What did you find out?
I don't really want to say.
Make us understand it.
Let's just say I found out that there could have potentially been another kid that he never told me about.
Oh, so he already has a kid. I mean, that's fine.
Right. But it's like his story. It's not mine. And apparently it's very personal to him. So I don't want to, whatever.
Yeah.
But okay, cool. So that happened. You know, after that, he said we were good or whatever. But last night.
Wait, the second thing you found out?
Mm-hmm.
So you let that go too?
I let that go too. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
I know. And so last night, apparently this is something that's deeply emotional for him and he hasn't been able to forgive me for it, but I could just tell that something was different. And I'm like, look, I don't really know what's going on. Usually when I call him, if he doesn't answer, he'll call me back. We usually talk for a while. Like everything just feels different. So last night I popped up at his house because it was weird. I did a pop-up. I don't ever do that, but I did.
So and a lot of things that you don't ever do that you did with him. But
I know. But so I went over there last night or whatever. Everything was copacetic. But then I'm like, we just really need to talk because I just feel like something's off and I don't know what it is. And we can't be in a relationship if you can't tell me what's bothering you. So he essentially came out and told me that he just felt really betrayed by me. He felt that I was like going to his phone, digging for things, not even him cheating, just like his personal business that he felt like had nothing to do with me. And I think I just asked him straight out, like, so is this something that we're going to be able to work through and move past, or are you going to keep bringing this up over and over and over again, and we're going to end up in the same spot over and over? His privacy. I know, and I get that, and I apologize, and I knew that I was wrong about it. I know that, but this is my thing.
Go ahead.
This is my biggest thing, though. Hold on, hear me out.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is that if you know you can't move past that, and I know that I was wrong, then let's just call it. Like, why are you stringing me along, or I'm staying here and allowing
why don't you call it
to do that?
Why don't you?
Because obviously I care.
You care about what exactly?
I care about him, and then he
care about yourself.
I tend to care. What do you mean?
Yourself. You tend to care about yourself less than you do for other people. So
yeah, I tend to give everything that I have to.
So why are you dating? Why are you dating?
I don't know. Loving someone, showing up for people, that's what makes me happy. I enjoy
you can't
doing
do that. You will never be good at that if you're not even good at doing it for yourself. So you have no platform to do anything from. If you are more concerned about doing all these things for other people, but you can't do shit for yourself, then what's the point of doing why are you dating? That will never work for you. Yeah, I'm actually glad that he's telling you that, yeah, you crossed the line. I'm glad he told you that.
But this is the thing. His words to me
through his phone. You should have boundaries, correct? Yeah.
He told me that he feels like I betrayed him. Those were his words. Okay. And I said, but then you also didn't say you wanted it to be done.
I'm glad that he said that to you. Why? Not because I think that what he was doing to you was good, right? I mean, he cheated on you, right? The fact that you let all these deal breakers, like these egregious things slide, and he ends up telling you, because you went and did your own research, now I gotta back up from you. That's to teach you a real life lesson. No, seriously, maybe you're not sitting back and looking at it from a different perspective, but think about it. If he's getting mad at you because you ended up finding out the dirt the hard way,
Yeah.
that's to teach you a lesson. You're willing to go for things that ideally he would never go for. Why? Because you don't like yourself.
I don't think I don't like myself. I'll tell you what I think my issue is. I think that my issue is that I try to pretty much, I think my issue is that I try to buy loyalty from people with being loyal to them myself. So I have this issue where I like expect people to show up for me the way that I show up for them. So I feel like
loyalty isn't something that you should have to buy. I think that should be a standard.
It should be.
Loyalty is a standard in any relationship that is ideally real, right? However, when you find out that loyalty it's just not there, then how you move is what's most important. If you find out that the one thing that we all expect from those that we're in a relationship, whether you're a man or woman, loyalty is not there, and you decide to stay, then whatever happens after that is 9 times 9. Guess what? It's going to be on you, because you knew the first time that they did something to you, ideally should have been a no-go. Damn, why did I let that slide? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about it. This person is about to get rid of you for something way less worse, ideally, than what they did.
So I guess my question is this. So after last night, I pretty much said that I think that it's best we just go our separate ways. This isn't something that we're going to like really move from. I wish things would have ended differently.
Right.
So I got all my stuff and I blocked them on everything under the sun. But today's the first day in 7 months that I haven't. I kind of want to do something that I shouldn't do. And I kind of want
You like to do that a lot, Nina.
I know.
You have a pattern. And unfortunately, Nina, that pattern, mark my words today. Mark my words today. Pinky promise. Is going to end up with you getting hurt. Mark my words. The reason why you keep thinking that it's okay to do these things that you know you shouldn't be doing is because ain't shit horrible happened to you yet. And I'm not wishing that upon you, but I'm also being very realistic. You thrive, exactly, thank you, Morgan. You thrive on chaos. You're okay with it. And unfortunately, as in whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter who I'm talking to here. If that's how you're moving, then you will get the same in return. Again, God forbid, because I don't want anything to happen to you. But you keep putting yourself in these compromising positions as if shit is a joke or something. Hey, listen, maybe you do have to learn the hard way. But I'm just giving you the fair warning. There's different ways to go about it. You could just let this shit go.
Yeah.
If you have the answers to an exam and you still fail it, who do you blame in the end? If the answer to an exam is right in front of you, a very important exam, test, you need this to pass in life. And you look at the answers and say, I don't need it, throw it away and fail the exam. How are you going to feel?
Stupid.
Right. Do you really like feeling stupid? I don't think any of us do.
No.
Okay. Well, before you move, you do all these different... What were you planning on doing, by the way? Out of curiosity.
Just venting. I feel like I have this like messed up mindset to where, because I do accept so much from so many people, that I expect them to like accept so much from me, and I feel like that's not fair. Like everybody has boundaries.
I'm gonna give y'all a rule of thumb.
But
I'm gonna give this doesn't just go for you, Nina, I promise you. Niggas absolutely hate. You may not see it, but niggas resent women who don't like themselves the most. So they'll keep said women around, absolutely. because that's the ego boost. Having somebody around you that doesn't like themselves even more than you don't like yourself, at the end of the day, it only may benefit you then, especially as a guy. That having no standard, going for certain things or letting certain things slide is going to help you in the end. I promise you it won't. You will be overlooked every single time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's that. If you want to experience that type of hate, go ahead, man. But I'm telling you, that's the worst type of dislike you'll experience. So I mean, listen, man, it's your life. I mean, you're grown, man. Just move out. You got to move out.
All right. Thanks.
I appreciate you helping out, man. You just gonna call that nigga. Shit. He got her. How do I tell ya? How do I tell y'all, man? No. I'm tucking it, man, for the night. Call, pop up again? You think she's gonna pop up this time? Shit. I'd hope not, man. I'd hope not. But that's I ain't gonna lie, but that's a tough part. I'm not gonna downplay it though, because that shit do be hard. You know what I'm saying? When you're accustomed to talking to somebody every day and then all of a sudden it's just no talking no more, that shit is hard. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. It is. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that shit is ass. But like I said, you gotta stand on some shit though. You know what I'm saying? Just exactly. But you already know what time it is, man. I'm talking. I'll be back on tomorrow around the same time, 5:30, 5:40ish. You'll see me on here. Make sure y'all come tap in if y'all don't see me pop up around For You page. Make sure I hit the follow button, man. Do not forget to do that. If you're watching me for the first time, man, follow me. I'll be on here, man. But if anybody needs a private one-on-one, the link for that is in my bio. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all book with me. I'll get up with y'all. And y'all take it easy, man. All right? Yeah, man. Later.